This video is to help you to find the axis of symmetry on a graph if it's not incredibly obvious. So if you look at this one, we've got an axis of symmetry that goes through the vertex, but the vertex isn't plotted on here because it is not a whole number. So let's try and find out what that is. I've blocked off some of the other stuff just so it's not distracting, but this is the graph that we're looking at right here. And the strategy for this is to take 2 points on the graph so long as the y value is the same. So I'm going to take this point right here, which looks like -3 and +4. There's my scale there. So -3, +4. And on this side, we've also got a point. It's not indicated super clearly, but I can see that if there's this point, then there's also this one because of the line of symmetry. So let's take a look at that one, which is going to give us 1, 2 over, and 4 up. So notice how the y values in both cases are the same. They're both 4s. So that means that I can use this strategy to find out what that axis of symmetry is. And the strategy is to simply add the two x values together and then divide by 2. So I'm going to do -3 plus 2, and then I'm going to divide that by 2, and it's going to give me a number that will end up being my axis of symmetry. So I've got, I'm going to put x equals here just because we always start our axis of symmetry equation with an x equals. So -3 plus +2. You have 3 negatives and you have 2 positives. So if you were to cancel them out, you would end up with -1 over 2, which is -1/2, and you can also write it like this as a decimal. And if we look at our graph very closely, you can see that the vertex is in between 0 and -1, so -1/2 makes sense to be right in the middle there. So that would be the vertex, or one coordinate of the vertex. We have the x value of the vertex, and that's also the axis of symmetry. So x equals -1/2, or you can choose to write it like this, x equals -1/2. That is your axis of symmetry for this graph. And you can use that strategy for any graph as long as you have 2 points that are opposites of each other. So they have the same y value.